This video is a tutorial on solving two variable linear equations for one variable. A linear equation is an equation that can form a line when put on a coordinate plane or graphed. This type of equation can be written in a couple different ways. Standard form, which is ax plus by equals c, or y equals mx plus b form, an equation that we have been working on in chapter 3 and 4. So if we are given a linear equation in standard form, 4x plus 2y equals 10, we can put this on our equation mats using our algebra tiles. On one side of the equation, we would have 4x tiles and 2y tiles. On the other side of the equation mat, we would have 10 unit tiles. What we're trying to do here is solve for y. More importantly, we are trying to put this equation in the y equals mx plus b form. So our first step is to move our x tiles to the other side of the equal sign, or move it to the other side of our mat. By doing this, we have to subtract 4 x's from both sides when we do this algebraically. Or if we're doing our legal moves, we move them to the other side by flipping them or taking the opposite value of what they were. So when they were on one side of the mat, they were positive, and now on the other side, they become negative. In our equation, we show this by saying 2y's on one side. We still have our 10 unit tiles, but now we have 4 negative x tiles. Our next step, we want y alone. Well, we have 2y's. What we want to do is divide this side of the mat into 2 equal groups to tell us what does 1y equal. So when I divide by 2, I'm going to divide 10 and my 4x tiles, and I'm left with 5 unit tiles, and 2 negative x tiles would equal 1y. We just solved our problem as a solving for y. We can take this one step further and put this into y equals mx plus b form. When we do this, we switched our x tiles and our unit tiles so that we have proper form. So our new equation is y equals negative 2x plus 5. The y equals mx plus b form can give us two important pieces of information: our growth rate, which would be negative 2, and our y-intercept, which would be 5. If we looked at this on a graph, 5 represents where this linear equation or this line, when graphed, hits the y-axis, or when x is 0. And then negative 2 is our growth, that is the slope of our line.